Algorithm to insert a node at the beginning of single linked list. There can be two cases that can occur while we are inserting a node at the beginning. When single linked list is empty, that is the case 1. So begin is pointing to null, that means single linked list is empty. So in this case, first we create a temporary node. TMP is a temporary node which is having two part, data and next part. In the data part we have to store the value, and in the next part we make it as null. Since there are no nodes, simply begin should come and point to the currently created node temp, so that it will get joined at the beginning of single linked list. The case 2 is when single linked list is not empty if there are already some nodes present in the single linked list. In this case, there are two nodes A and B with values A and B, the nodes with values A and B, and begin is pointing to the first node. In this case, in order to insert a node at the beginning of single linked list, first we need to create a temporary node. TMP is a temporary node which is having two part, data part and next part. In the data part, we have to store the value, the actual value. So data part of temp is stored with the value. Now we need to make the node connections. How the node connection has to be made? The temp should now come and point to the current first node, which is A. So temp next should currently come and point to begin. Begin indicates the first node. So temp next should come and point to begin. And then begin has to come and point to temp, so that C will get joined at the beginning of single linked list. So first node is now C, next is A, next is B. So C has been inserted at the beginning when the single linked list is not empty, which set of values are already there, and C has been inserted at the beginning of single linked list. Algorithm to insert a node at the beginning of single linked list. We are writing the algorithm inside a method which is named as insertBeg with parameters x. X is the data what we want to insert at a node of beginning of single linked list. First we create a temporary node. TMP is the temporary node, and temporary node will be having two part, data and next part. X will be stored into the data part of TMP. So TMP dot data equals x. X will go into the data part of TMP. So we need to make the connections. TMP dot next should come and point to the existing begin node. So TMP dot next equals begin, and the begin should go and points to TMP. So begin equals TMP. This way we can perform the insertion of a node at the beginning of single linked list. To insert a node at the beginning of single linked list, first we need to create a free node named TMP. Store the element to be inserted into the data part of TMP. Once we store the data, we need to make the connections. Make next part of TMP, that is TMP.next, to point to begin. Now begin will be either the address of the first node when LL is not empty, or null when LL is empty. So TMP.next will become either null, or it will come and point to the existing first node. Make the begin to point to newly created node TMP. So this way we will be able to insert a node at the beginning of single linked list.